this is the best. I think this is the best matcha in LA. I know it's like super trendy, but it really is good. It's good, but yeah, it's crazy. First weekend of spring, fresh cut, but it's wild, man. It's still like so wicked hot. It's like crazy. It's still like in the 90s. It's supposed to be like that again next week as well too. So it's just really didn't have a winter. I mean, we had like a few cool days, but outside of that, we didn't have a winter really. So excited for what spring is gonna bring, not just weather-wise, but creatively. So finishing up West, getting all the mixes done right now as we speak. So it's still a process, but an enjoyable one at that. It's good, man. Feel good, feel blessed, feel healthy. There's nothing I could complain about, really. Even if I did want to complain, you know what I'm saying? Nothing to complain about. It's good, man. So yeah, I'm gonna enjoy this matcha, iced matcha on this hot day. Continue to vibe out. Oh, Rat, still here. Getting West, right? You know what I'm saying? It's another record. It's called New. The idea behind it was just kind of like a different spin on, girls that like money. Some call them gold diggers, but whatever you prefer. But just kind of trying to put like a eloquent spin on it, like a little funny, eloquent spin on it, so it's not as derogatory. But yeah, but upbeat, a little bit more upbeat feel as well too. So kind of lightweight. So just to kind of switch it up a little bit. So still, playing with the soundscapes of everything. A lot of lush but sparse, arrangements. Also a lot of pitch shifting in the vocals. So really been on that lately in terms of like breaking down the sections. So it's like each section is its own kind of unique part of the song. So each section kind of like has its own effects or whatnot. I really think that is a cool way to not only just keep the record interesting, but also just the way that you can fit in so many ideas just in one song, because you're playing with the sonics of the vocals and the texture and the tone of it as well too. So it's kind of like you can fit in a lot of ideas in a sneaky way by playing with the pitches and shifts, shifting the tones and stuff like that. So yeah, it's getting there. So yeah, so it should be crazy, man. West, it's gonna be a good run, but I'm gonna get back to it. Just got finished, long run, 10 miles. Hey, yo, it's so crazy. It's so hot out here. It's like wicked, bro. It's like 90 degrees. I think I'm probably gonna slide by Erewhon, pick up a smoothie, just to cool down, cool out a little bit. But it's crazy. It's like, it's hot when it's the middle of the day and it's like nobody outside. That's how, that's how you know it's hot. Gelato always hits. But yeah, nice, beautiful Sunday, real slow motion, kind of day. So it's been good. Coachella's going on right now, so a lot of my friends are out there. So the city feels just like a little bit quieter, which is cool. That's a good vibe. But yeah, man, it's good. Sometimes I just like to be low key. You know what I'm saying, and just sit outside and like people watch. You know what I'm saying, and just see what people are doing, what they talking about. I feel like creatively that helps, when you can just kind of, not saying be nosy, but just kind of like, hear what people are talking about, what they're complaining about. I think that kind of can help shape your creative process. Yeah, man. Great day, great week. It's going to be another great week next week. So April's already rolling off with a bang. But yeah, I need a haircut like crazy. I'm getting a haircut in a couple days. Don't look wild, but it's all good. But yeah, I'm going to enjoy the rest of this Sunday and the rest of this beautiful day, beautiful weather. Rad, just got back. Was trying to get into ALD. They had that shit like the club, bro. It's like they had a girl outside telling people they were packed out for the day. So unfortunately, no ALD. But hopefully I'll be able to check it out pretty soon. But I think just because of the novelty of it, you know, they're so slam packed. And then I understand how new spots try to do. You know, they try to keep it, the exclusivity factor of it as long as possible. So, you know, they try to stagger how many people they let in. But yeah, beautiful day, beautiful afternoon. So ended up just going back to Community Goods since it's right across the street. So it's all good. So it didn't turn out a loss. But shout out my boy Ray. You know what I'm saying? So we were just outside chopping it up. A little disappointed that we couldn't get into ALD, but I think they told one person it was like a 3.5 hour wait. And I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not. I don't wait to get into parties. I don't wait to get into nothing. Not to say it like from a spoiled standpoint, but, you know, like my boy Ray said, it's like your time is too valuable. I'm not doing none of that. So hopefully I get a chance to check it out. Again, shout out Teddy. Congratulations on the new spot. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully it continues to flourish and brings even more vibes, you know what I'm saying, to the city. It's good, man. It is good. So getting ready for another great week, as always. Crazy view. So wild. So pretty at night, so it's crazy. Just had my favorite griddle cakes in the city. Shout out Salt. Breakfast by Salt's Cure. Good Sunday, good week. I'm tired though. You know, been training a lot, working a lot, finishing out this project, still mixing and everything like that. So keeping that clocking in and day out. But it's coming along good, so we should be good for the summer if everything holds timeline wise. So it'll be out in the summertime, West. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. It's gonna be good. So griddle cakes, man, crazy. But they're so heavy though. That's the only thing. It's like when you eat them, it just gives you the itis. You know what I'm saying? Like you got the itis immediately before you even get up from the table. It's like you already, you know, feeling that nap coming over you. You know what I'm saying? But it's good. So yeah, if you ever in LA, I think they have one in West Hollywood and one in Santa Monica. So if you ever get a chance to check them out, on my recommendation, telling you it's the best griddle cakes ever. Yeah, so just wrapping up, finishing working, getting West ready. Then new EP, getting like all the, like I was saying before, like all the nitty gritty details, and just yeah, just pulling it all together, and just making sure that it's like representative of, you know, how I'm feeling, you know, just my POV, just trying to be as like accurate as possible, and just having that feeling be as accurate as possible as well too, that it feels like I was supposed to feel. So I just think that anytime you're like creating like that, it takes a little bit longer, a little bit more time, because it's like, not saying like you're trying to cut corners, but it's just you're trying to make sure that that feeling is sustained every time like that you know play it back, or you're listening through it, that it still feels representative of, you know, your actual experience. So which, you know, is not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing taking your time, you know, with your creative projects. I feel like, you know, nowadays everybody wants to be like just so fast and just like be the first to put something out, and then it's like it kind of loses gas after like a month or two. And I think that, you know, I'd rather have the opposite, like the long play, you know what I'm saying, where it's like you can listen back to it 3 or 4 or 5 years from now, and it still, you know, it still makes sense, and it still resonates as well too. So if that takes longer to get to that spot, then that's okay, you know. So I'm never kind of one. I mean, obviously you need to have deadlines, but I'm not one for like, if it's not ready, it's not ready. Like you just have to, you'll know when it's ready. Like you'll feel it in your gut. So you want to work up into that point to where you get it and you're like, yeah, this is like the best that I can do in this moment that explains how I feel and the experience that I went through, or whatever it is that you're, you know, writing about, or whatever it is that you're creating around that, that's as accurate as possible. So yeah, man, so just taking that time, you know what I'm saying? So really just dialing it in. So hopefully, you know, or I know it'll all come together, but you know, that's what I've been up to. But yeah, man, it's crazy. It's Memorial Day weekend, you know what I'm saying? Summer's coming in full swing, so it's about to be crazy. It's been a good year, great year, phenomenal year already, but it's gonna be an even, you know, crazier, funner summer. You know, I don't even know if that's a word, funner. That's not even a word, but you know, it's gonna be a great time. Looking forward to it. So, you know, staying active, of course, always staying fit, you know what I'm saying, and just having adventures as they come by, and getting the work done. I'm looking forward to it. Nice, aesthetically pleasing Southern California vibe. You know what I mean? Right in Malibu is nothing better, nothing more all-American than that. Just got finished at Runyon Canyon, so cool, beautiful day. Happy Memorial Day. It's a beautiful day out. Perfect weather, clear skies. It's been perfect since sunrise. So excellent time to swing back. I think this is the first time I've been to Runyon since the we had the fires last year. So it was good. So still a dope view. Wasn't too packed, wasn't too crowded out there. So definitely, but definitely a good vibe. You know, it's always just a cool place to just kind of go. You know what I'm saying? Zone out a bit. You know, have your tunes rocking, have your music rocking, and just, you know, just have a good time. Just take it easy, take it chill. So I wanted to switch it up. Feel good, feel great, blessed. You know what I'm saying? Feeling healthy, feeling strong. I think I'm about to go get something to eat. So I'm gonna try to find something around here since I'm in Hollywood. So see something that's good and nourishing for the body. But yeah, man, I guess summer is officially on the way. ride. Shout out Bora Brazil. I went to go check out the official FIFA Fan Festival yesterday to support Brazil as they took on Morocco. So great environment, man. I was actually low-key surprised that it was going to be, I mean, I knew it was going to be packed, but I didn't think it was going to be like that packed. But to see just the amount of excitement and the amount of, Brazilian flags and the jerseys and, people bringing back like all the classic players like Ronaldinho, Ronaldo, Kaká, like seeing all the pictures and nostalgia of it all. Like those were all the players that, I used to, look up to when I was growing up. So, the classic Brazil, the Cafu, the Roberto Carlos, the Rivaldo, the Nielsen, of course, El Fenomeno, Ronaldo, all those guys, Dunga, you know what I'm saying? Like just the classic Brazilian players. So just to see that level of awareness in the crowd of those players and just the excitement around the match in general was pretty dope, man. So it's good. Looking forward to hopefully Brazil has a long run so we can check out some other watch parties. I wish the game was a little bit better. I felt like Brazil played a little bit flat. I was talking to my brother about that. I felt like they let Morocco kind of press them a little bit too heavy, so they were playing in their defensive third a lot more than I would have liked, and I felt like they really weren't taking the game to Morocco. They were just kind of like hoping that Morocco was going to mess up and that they would catch them on a counter, and I feel like that's kind of never, not the Brazil that I grew up with. Like, they were just always so dynamic and so creative, and they would just take it at you, relentlessly. So hopefully they can find that rhythm. I know Neymar didn't play yesterday, so hopefully with his calf situation that he can come back before the end of the group stages. But all in all, like I said, it was just a good experience and good to be in that environment. The thing that I loved growing up about football is that it brings people together from all walks of life. No matter where somebody's from, if you grew up playing football, like you have a common thread with them. And I think that's always been to my advantage growing up, that no matter whether they were from Greece or whether they were from Turkey or whether they were from, Argentina, like I knew somebody from their country or a player from their country or a club team from their country, so I could relate to them and speak with them and meet with them eye to eye on some certain level. So, football is the global language. So, yeah, I'm really looking forward to the rest of the tournament again. Bora Brazil. All right, just left LACMA. They had a block party. You know what I'm saying? It was pretty good. I actually got there later than I was supposed to be. I was trying to get there like around 5, but I thought it was going to die down by that time, but I was super wrong. It was like packed. It was crazy, and they had an art parade as well too, so I thought it was pretty dope. And I got to check out a bit of the Geffen Galleries before they closed, so the new one. So it's pretty dope. I like it from the pieces that I was able to see. Pretty dope, man. So, he has an extensive collection, so shout out to the OG, what I'm saying, Hollywood OG Geffen. But yeah, been an amazing couple days. World Cup's just been off the chain. Enjoying the game, enjoying the sport that I grew up with, the sport that I love. And I've never seen anything, I think, to that level in United States, at least. I was leaving from the watch party from South Korea and Mexico. Like, the streets in Koreatown were just, like, crazy, like, packed. Like, you know what I mean? Like, people just jetting in and out of everywhere, and I've never seen anything like that. And people like just literally just hanging around, just because that's just such a anomaly type moment, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, how many times is South Korea gonna draw Mexico? And to be, in Koreatown at that moment, at that time. So that was kind of like one of those once in a lifetime moments, man. So just to see that energy, see that crowd. And yeah, it's the last day of spring as well, too. So summer officially starts tomorrow. So it's going to be beautiful, man. It's, spring was definitely busy, but it was needed, you know what I'm saying, and busy work-wise. West is almost wrapped up, so by the next time that we speak, next time that we talk to each other, it'll be out, you know what I mean, definitely before the end of summer. So summer is going to be crazy. It's going to be turned, you know what I'm saying, as always, and just looking forward to staying creative. It's going to be fun, man. We'll have a good time. But until the next time, I will catch you guys.